Before we start off with the tutorial on the Erosion map, I want to show you what classes I'm using. This is my class. I'm using the ACR, very powerful and very accurate weapon, which has a very low kick. It like the recoil is so small you don't even feel it. I don't have to use the kick proficiency for it. I can use something else, and in this case I choose impact since it helps me get some kills. I'll show you later. And the RPG, it's simply some call it newbie. I think it's a great way of getting kills and a fun way. It's a really fun way to play. Of course, when it comes to the perks, I'm using Dead Silence. That is absolutely necessary. I don't think you can play face off and being successful without like crouching around all the time. And then I have Assassin Pro. This is essential, since if the opponent is playing with portable radar, you'll be doomed if you don't have a class with Assassin. I'll show you what happens when you are playing with the portable radar. So why do you use sleight of hand? Yeah, it is because I think I have significant ammunition from a weapon, and I need to be able to switch fast between these, since if I get a couple of shots at him, it's very easy to finish them off with the RPG. And that's just a great class. I also have the UMP for running around. So what I'm using for tactical and lethal, the same text that this is, you may choose whatever you want for this one, but I strongly recommend that you unlock this real quick, because it's unbearable. I choose to play with specialist bonus, since I don't see any meaning of being so ambitious to think you'll get 5 kills in a row to get a predator, and then it won't be that helpful playing with a shopper or something. The enemy will be able to avoid it, or switch classes to be able to avoid it. Now let's get to the game itself. So this is a solo game, and I'm gonna show you how to play on the map Erosion. The map mainly consists out of this building on one side, and then you have this open area on the other, and in between those you have this hollow, like, empty room, which is where most of the fighting will take part. Yeah, this is a nice place. You have a view of almost everything except for that tower over there and the hidden areas behind there. A really safe way of playing this map is to have like this medium ranged guns, or like SMGs, or to play with the ACR. And someone said that it's newbie, but if you're having a bad time, that's a great way of getting your stats back up. So you'll be able to shoot anything on everywhere like this. If you want to learn some tricks on this map, there is this one that almost everyone learns immediately. You jump on this and jump onto the arc of this door, back out like one step, and then you can move on sideways. There is this small hack, so you can't really jump on directly. I'll show you. Look, I can't go any further. I have to take one step out and then jump over, and this is great for flanking enemies that are hiding in this tower. And then there is also this one other thing that I've seen a lot of people use. They jump up here, you saw what I did, and then they shoot anyone who's hiding up there from a really quite safe position. So that's what you need. What I think you need to know are the basics of playing on Erosion. And this building is important if you play like domination. Then you'll have A there and C there, the flags. So what you can do is plant a claymore there, and you'll almost have a guaranteed kill. that when you play, if you want to get your stats back up and you're having a tough time and want to get some kills, just have a good game, make sure to always have your radar. The radar is very useful. Some say it newbie, but never mind. Use your radar and plant it like over here or over here, just not so anyone can see it. Then they automatically shoot it down or turn on, start using a class that it has assassin. That's even worse. So while you're playing with radar, you can, if you play 1 versus 1, you put it in strategical places, like put it right there in the corner, then you'll have radar of this entire area, or put it right there to cover that square. That can be really useful. Others are to throw it down right here, right there, and then you'll have a good view of this entire area, which is an area where many people choose to hide. And now I'll show you a gameplay where I use these strategies. I'm just gonna take this as a great example of how overpowered it is to have, as you can see, I've seen on the radar all the time, how overpowered it is to play with the radar. If your opponent is not playing with radar, then you just have to place in the middle of the map and wait for him.
Time's almost up.
And that's about what I'm going to do. I almost got him there. There I got him once again, and all because of the radar. Then that was just a great example of how overpowered it is to be playing with radar on these 1 versus 1 Erosion games. Here's the example of how useful the radar can be when playing 1 versus 1 on Erosion face off. Free for all it is free for all, and this just shows how easy it is when you're playing with an opponent who is not getting an assassin. Personally, I think it's the best way to have a nice win, to secure your win, is to play in this tower. The middle of the map shows you everything. I spot him like 4 or 5 times without the radar from this tower, and as you can hear, I can hear him when he destroys the radar, and therefore know where he is. Saw him from the tower again, and now I'll show you the reason to why I use the RPG. This is because it's simply so overpowered to be able to shoot like 2 extremely powerful grenades at once.